Hey everyone, in this tutorial we're going to be talking about probably the single most important tool when using MySpace and trying to market effectively on how to make your job a lot easier, how to easily get a tremendous amount of exposure and manage your business on MySpace. So the first thing that you're going to absolutely must have is basically the FriendBlaster Pro software. It is the best software out there, #1 recommended. I personally use it on a day-to-day basis. You've got a couple different options with this software. There is a purchase value of $30 if you want unlimited use to all the features. They also do have a download your free demo here, which is something that is still a positive for you. You can get it if you don't have the money to go to a single account purchase there. So really all I want to do is kind of talk a little bit about what this software can do and give you a quick tutorial. I've also provided a link below this video for you to access and download the software if you want. Now here, folks, is basically a look at what the inside of the software looks like. It basically gives you kind of a control panel of functions here, and then also gives you, as you scroll across, a full look at what your MySpace page is going to look like from your office area. So what I want to do is briefly just talk about a couple of the feature sets here. First things first, what you're going to look at is obviously how to add friends, how to get that exposure, how to get people in front of you. So it's very, very simple. One of the things, obviously, from your back office that you're going to look at is basically jump over to the More tab, and here's a quick, easy way of gathering friends. Jump down to Groups. It's going to take you down to a menu of various groups that MySpace has available by category, and obviously as you can see, there's quite a bit out there in not only content but in the volume of different groups to choose from. So the first one we may want to just jump into here that's going to make sense is the Business and Entrepreneurs group. And as you can see, there's about 28,200 separate groups, not to mention obviously how many individuals within that group there are for you to take advantage of. So here it's basically going to give you a list of tons of different groups. There's 3,024 different options here for you to look at and browse through. But let's just start up at the top at the first one here, the Entrepreneur group, and I want to show you guys how easy and quick this is to really get your information out to people very, very quickly. So all you want to do is you can browse down here. I'm going to show you a couple different options. Right here you're going to see some individuals that are recent and new to this entrepreneur group. So if you're wanting to, let's say, send a friend request to just a small pocket of people, maybe just a handful or a list of people that are just on one page, you'll want to click on your Gather IDs, which these are your MySpace IDs. So when you click on an image, it's actually going to record and add that individual's ID to a list that you're going to send a friend request or a message or a comment or any other features that this program can provide. So if you click on Gather IDs and actually go down to Import Clicked Profiles and click on that, as you'll see, as I click on this particular individual right here, it shows Profiles Gathered 1, and it's got his profile ID. So as you continue to click on profiles, it's going to gather individual profiles. So that's just one measure, okay, for doing that. A second measure is, let's say that we wanted to view every member in this particular category. It's got over 44,000 different members. So if you want to build a very large list of individuals that you want to over time either send a message to or request as a friend on MySpace, the easiest way to do that is once you get to a page knowing that there's over 1,100 different pages of individuals, what you'll go ahead and do is let's go ahead and clear this list here, and then you're actually going to want to gather IDs from all pages. So once you select this option and hit start, you'll notice it's going to run through all the different pages and it's going to gather IDs for you. So you've got 30 profiles gathered. It's going to select those, and then it's going to rotate through into the next page. And it's going to do that automatically for you, as you see there. It's going to continue to go through, and you can see how quickly it's picking up new profiles, and that number is just going to continue to climb as it cycles through all of these pages here on the right. So basically, I won't go through too many, but obviously you can see that, you know, with 40,000 different profiles, you can start to gather a list really quick. So once you've, you know, acquired a certain number of lists, 1,000, 2,000 names, you know, you'll go ahead and click stop. That'll stop your scan process. And now you basically got this large list of profiles that you can begin messaging. So the most important thing you want to do once you've gathered a list of your determined size is go ahead and click Save List As. And then it's basically going to give you an option to go ahead and you know, save it as whatever you like. And click Save, and that's going to store that. So anytime you want to import that particular list and starting a program, you just click Import from File. It's going to open up a folder. You can select the list, import, and then start from scratch. So as we have a list here built, how do we request those friends? Very simple. You're going to, as you have an active list in this field here, you're going to want to go ahead and jump on over to Friend Requester. And here's something that's very important, guys. With the free trial demo download, you're going to be limited to just an even 50 friend requests per day. Now, it's not all that bad, considering the fact that you don't want to be, you know, or at least have your account deleted by MySpace for spamming. So typically, even with a registered account, I never breach 100 friend requests per day. So you want to stay at 100 or less to be safe as well. One of the things that you're going to want to do is let's jump up here on options. This is important because to avoid MySpace from thinking that you're basically a robot, you know, if you try and send friend requests without doing a time delay, it's going to basically look like, you know, you're a robot doing it, because everybody knows you can't, you know, request 100, you know, amount of profiles manually as quickly as this software can do. So you want to jump up here to the left and click on options. And it's going to give you an option for time delay, and typically, you know, you can set it anywhere from 9 to 12 seconds, just an even 10 seconds, something like that, and it'll give you a little bit of delay in between adding the friends and pulling forward to the next one. So what you'll want to do here is once you've got your list of individuals, jump over to Friend Requester, and you can, you know, straightforward just click Send, and it's going to start going through all these different individual friends, okay, that you've collected on your list. Another thing that you can do is send a short message along with each friend request. On each friend request, there is a message block that you can include a short message. So if you're, you know, requesting a friend from somebody who's newly joined a group, you know, send them a message welcoming there. Hope they have, you know, a prosperous experience online. You know, talk to you later. You know, something along those lines. So that's something you can type, you know, as much information as you have with the available, you know, characters remaining in that field, and shoot it out to as many people as you need to. But again, very important, you want to stay within the 100 per day. You know, the last thing you want to do is build up a strong list of people and get too trigger happy and exceed, you know, really where you should be on the volume of requesting friends per day, and you know, get annexed there and get your account terminated, have to start from scratch. So that's a quick option. Another thing that you can do here with this software is auto message friends. So again, if you've got, you know, a recorded list of friends that you either you know, have from your own page of your friend list, you can even go to Auto Messenger, type in a subject, a message. You can save that message for further use, and you know, click Send, and it's going to rotate all through those people. Same thing with Auto Commenter. Set a comment that you'd like to send across to people, save it if you want to, and shoot it out, and it's just going to rotate right through into getting those individuals taken care of. Another great thing that they have on here is timed bulletins. So as you can see from your MySpace homepage, most people now know how you can post a bulletin. If you haven't, look into doing that. Anybody that you have on your friends list page, you can you know, basically blast out you know, a bulletin that will be in their bulletin space here that everybody else has posted. So if you want a quick, easy way to get a message out to everybody quickly, that's an easy way to do it. And from this field over here, you can actually auto post a specific amount of times. You know, ever so many minutes. You can save a series of bulletins. So as you can see, your leverage of accepting friends in a quick period of time is catapulted significantly by what you can do here. So put that to use, guys. Click on the link below, get started with that, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.